Two artists, one song, and 4 hours to write it. This is From Seed to Song. Today we meet Jørgen, Mike, and their song, The Heat of Winter.
I have written down something on the flight here, and I was thinking of using that image in a song. We were flying over Greenland, and you looked down, and you could see the sea was frozen, right? There was a frozen ocean. It was kind of stable, the surface was stable.
Yeah.
It was kind of frozen, but underneath the water was still there, full of life. And then it was like, you know, we flew over like North Canada and stuff, and those places. There was a frozen landscape.
Yeah.
So those are images that just came back to my mind in this context. So I'm thinking of could use that in a way.
Yeah, because these have sort of an icy sound to them too.
True. I'm Jørgen Lang from Germany. My music is kind of based on folk and traditional music from Europe. These days I play many styles, jazz, traditional music from Europe, Indian music, Scandinavian music.
I think I like the theme.
That's it?
So, I'm Mike Meadows, and I live in Austin, Texas. I have been doing music for most of my life. I started playing piano when I was 3, taking lessons and learned how to read music then. My music personally is a mixture of sometimes just regular songwriting, singing and playing guitar or keyboards. And then I also like to do more experimental stuff with melodic percussion and electronic music with synthesizers and all kinds of weird sounds. And there's sort of like, I think of like that, it's almost like testing the waters, like sticking your toe in to see like,
why not?
Do I really want to go this direction? You know, it has sort of this fragility to it.
Mike is a world-class percussion player. He's a local musician working with many Grammy-winning people, and I'm very excited to work with him. It's going to be a great experience, and I hope I can contribute to their experience also. Would you like to use that as a actual melody for the song, or is that more a bridge or a hook line?
I think it's more of a hook at the top, you know what I mean? So that's like where we would start, like our intro.
Oh, right, yeah.
So have that,
that's
and
how I feel it too.
And then have it as a melody.
Kind of intermingling with the actual melody.
Exactly.
That makes sense to me, yeah. That's how I feel it too.
So bringing it kind of in and out.
That's the hook on the bridge kind of thing, intro.
Jørgen and I first kind of just started with conversation, like getting to know each other and getting to know each other's backgrounds more and where we're coming from, both musically and in life, and finding those commonalities and letting things sort of just grow and progress from there. So fall is a season.
Is a season.
It's a season when things die.
Death.
Things.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like the preparation for a new beginning. It's part of a cycle.
It's a
prerequisite. It's a prerequisite for the new beginning. I have a few fragments of songs. I have ideas about harmonics, melodies. I bring a certain guitar tuning, for example, which is my specialty.
It has a life cycle too.
Yeah. Being
a certain age. This song, it's not a coming of age song. I think it's further in the life cycle, but it's a life experience song. I was thinking a woman.
Okay.
When you said the ovulation thing too.
Funny, yeah.
And someone who maybe her children are gone now, and that was her life.
That
right?
First cycle.
That cycle of life was about dedicating it to making sure that her kids were provided for and taken care of, and now
she had lots of things that she wanted to do.
They've gone out into the world, and these things that she put on hold before she had children are creeping back into her mind, and she's seeing the possibility of that, but is also afraid to do that. It's about things that I think many people experience, that everybody does at some point, a certain passage, and maybe breaking through to something that's that next level, and being at that position of getting ready to move forward into a new part of life.
Is she talking about herself, or are we talking about her?
I think we see her from the outside.
Okay, and maybe we let her speak from time to time.
Sure.
Kind of an introspective kind of a perspective.
Because I love phrasing like that too, where it's like you don't give it to him necessarily on that first line, and then you finish it the next bit, which leads into the, I think that's a
Makes sense.
Cool phrasing.
Yeah, a woman who is taking a next step in her life, basically. It's about change, it's about moving on, it's about taking the next step and being courageous enough to actually do that. Like, one part of your life is finished and the next part is about to start, but you have to be actively making that step. Would you like to have it like very specific, like there is this woman, she's called so-and-so, and that's what happened to her? Or would we kind of put it into metaphors and images? So kind of leave it open to the listener a bit more?
I think with the context of the sound that we're creating, I think maybe more open, metaphorical makes sense, Like we're not locked into...
So we use female metaphors, and we use female images.
Yeah. I don't think we have to necessarily say exactly what it is that we're thinking and creating. We could leave it to a broader spectrum of interpretation.
There was like loads of little things, and we just started throwing thoughts. We ended up with something amazing. What we are talking about in the song is also what is happening internally at the same time, so to say.
Yeah.
So it's like, so many levels of understanding and dimensions to discover right now.
I'm really excited. I feel like I have a new friend in life, and in music we can work together on lots of stuff. I think this one song is going to be really cool, the way it's unfolding. I'm excited to do more stuff with him down the line.
Waiting for the heat of winter, preparing for the ice to break, afraid of falling under. It's got the time to take. Dreams beneath the surface, ready for the tide to turn, to breathe in underwater, put in motion all that she has learned. Hope is not forsaken, our life takes its toll, breaking through the boundaries, find truth inside a soul. Water just needs water, able to survive. Visions of the future, pushing outward, now alive. Thank you very much. Water just needs water, able to survive. Unfolding visions of the future, pushing outward, now alive.